All right, I actually stopped the video and started it over because as I was starting, I didn't really have a group of people, you know what I'm saying, that I was directly speaking to. It felt like at first it was just going to be for anybody, whoever needs it, and right in the middle, I heard Spirit say, you got to speak to the Aquarius. So the cards that already came out of my personal cards that I made, Aquarius, is something is going down in the month of March, springtime. I got the springtime card. The month of March could possibly be on a Tuesday. Somebody is asking you to trust them. It's either somebody, God, the universe is asking you to trust the universe and you trust me, telling you that, I need to trust my intuition. But something is going down in the springtime. And with the day of it being Tuesday, I was saying, you could take that, mark your calendar, and you could just put a whole bunch of positive stuff down that you want to see happen on a Tuesday in March. And the springtime card came out. That's right around springtime, March. Somebody is saying, trust me. And the universe is all up in it. Okay. All right. Yep. Spirit say, we're going to talk about the Aquarius in love. I was getting ready to try to go in a different direction, but, I try to learn to be obedient to the energies that I'm feeling, to that inner voice, the spirit speaking to me. Another card, Spirit. For the Aquarius in love. One more card, Spirit, please, for Aquarius in love. Give me one more message. I don't want to read no more messages. Wedding. Ouch. This situation involves marriage. Spirit won't let me put no other cards, so it looks like here we're going to have to keep on going. Wedding. This situation involves marriage. Okay, so this could mean that possibly in the springtime, in March, on a Tuesday, somebody's asking you to trust them. As far as your connection is concerned, maybe somebody's going to ask to marry you in the springtime, ask you to marry them. Maybe the situation, maybe you're in a situation of a third party situation where you're involved in a marriage. And this is what this situation that's going on involves. So somebody is asking you to trust them. And the universe is all up in it. So there's a wedding that is going to happen, a proposal, some type of union, or you're in a situation that involves a third party with somebody that's married. And then Spirit is saying to the Aquarius, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. See that guidance right there, that guidance, within you, the God in you, the universe. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So some of you may feel like you are actually being guided in the direction of the situation, the current situation that you're in, Aquarius. You feel like you're being guided. Some of you even feel like sometimes you don't feel like you have any control over it. It's just happening. It's just unfolding. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. So here go the trust card. And this card came out, trust me. Somebody is needing you, Aquarius, to trust them. Or the universe is telling you to trust in them. The spirit guides to trust in them. Your spirit guides. God to trust. And this love connection that you feel guided in. But also before I started the reading, and I had to start the new one because Spirit, told me to speak to the Aquarius, is there was, in the beginning I was talking about how there was a energy of like being easily frustrated, like by almost anything, but not anything, just things that I'm feeling like, Aquarius, you are tired of dealing with. You're getting a little weary, getting tired, getting irritable, because you feel like stuff is getting old, like it's really getting old, like it's really getting real effing old. And not even just in your love connection, just period. Maybe on a job, maybe, with family, with friends, bills, whatever. It's the spirit of being easily frustrated lately. But, and I, when I came, I was like, I've been kind of feeling that way too. And I, sometimes you think you know what it is, but then you really don't, because there's this underlying that you just okay, why am I getting mad about everything? I'm getting frustrated so easily. And so that's why I want to do this reading, to see if Spirit can give us some insight on this energy that I'm picking up for the Aquarius. And Spirit is calling for you, Aquarius, to trust. Trust in yourself. Trust in God, whoever you, choose to trust in the universe. Because something is going to unfold in the springtime. And that springtime card comes out a lot in my readings, I feel like, because in the spring, that's when things start to bloom again. In the wintertime, everything dies. But the springtime card came out the month of March, Tuesday. Trust me, universe. And then the situation that you're in involves marriage. So it could be, that in the springtime, you'll be getting married. You'll be getting proposed to, possibly. coming into union. Or it could mean why some of these underlying easily frustrated energies that might be coming to you could possibly be because this situation involves marriage. Maybe you're involved with somebody that's married. Maybe you're married. But Spirit is saying, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So whatever you're feeling led to do concerning this love connection, Aquarius, Spirit is saying you got to trust it, though. You got to trust in the process. You got to trust in the journey. This situation is calling for you to have faith. And when you start to have more faith, you get frustrated less. Because you have put your trust in the process, your trust in the journey, your trust in God, your trust in the universe, your trust in what you feel led, what is happening is being guided. Spirit is saying that alone will release that frustrated, irritated energy. Because it seems to be ricocheting. See, there's an underlying, you got to find out what the underlying is, what the root is. Because then usually other frustrations stem. But then it could be other things too that's stemming, you know what I'm saying? They're just starting to stem from one root. You know, we're going to try to find out what that is so that we can get some control over it, because nobody wants to walk around like that. Nobody wants to walk around frustrated and feeling irritated all the freaking time. That's low vibrational. And we got to, do things to not be that way. I had posted a video and I welcome all of the feedback. I welcome the comments. Somebody had commented, I think it was a masculine, that commented on my video. And he said he was tired of us Aquariuses. He said he about had it with our asses. We like people, honey, we like people to treat us wrong. And I mean, he went off. And I saw the comment, but when I tried to open it, it was gone. So I think he might have, wanted to get that off his chest, and then he deleted it or whatever. But I wish he wouldn't have deleted it, because I would have loved to responded to it. It wouldn't have been nothing negative. If anything, I would just try to encourage you to not feel that way, because it don't help. It don't help at all. But if you're watching this video, I hope you feel better after you got that off your chest. Let me tell you something, Aquariuses, we do not like people to be in situations where we getting treated like shit. That is the exact opposite. Exact opposite. But did that fall out of there? That fell out of there. Empress energy. But you'd be surprised, because all Aquariuses are not alike. But for the most part, we are empaths. But I personally don't know Aquarius that like to sit around and be treated like shit. But I'm gonna tell you, masculine brother, don't let it do you that way. Don't let it do you that way, because that's only gonna prolong it, and it's just real low vibrational, and nobody wants to walk around in that kind of energy. It don't feel good. All right, so what spirit would you say advice do we have for the Aquarius to get out of this frustrated, negative energy? And guess what? Even for our cross watchers, because that was a cross watcher. That was my first one. I welcome the cross watchers as well. So, you know, tell you the same thing. You gotta, if you are feeling guided in this connection, if you are feeling that pulling, that this is where this is meant for you, this is where you're supposed to be, then you're gonna have to raise that vibration so you can manifest that thing, change that negative energy out. So the solar plexus came out. And when I see the solar plexus, you know, I automatically get that soul connection. You know what I'm saying? Deep down in your soul. So I am hearing that this is a soul connection. A deep one. And that's probably why you feel guided and led to trust in this connection. I hate to say it, even if you're married, even if you're involved with somebody that's married. People really got to get out of that old traditional thinking, traditional way of being. I'm not saying nothing is wrong with it, but sometimes that was only meant to be temporary. And people dragging each other out of misery. Look, giving themselves mental conflict. Going crazy in the damn head because they don't know how to deal with this shit because they don't even fucking want it no more. Because deep down in your soul, you connected to somebody else. And it's causing a lot of mental conflict. For you, Aquarius, and for the cross watcher too. And that's where this frustration is coming from. I got 2 chakra cards that came out. The sacral chakra. Hold on. Oh yeah, no. So this this is getting ready to be like a spiritual message for the Aquarius. And I don't know. It's just something with the Aquarius, like y'all get it. Let me look this one up real quick. This sacral. Excuse me, y'all, because I'm always freaking hoarse because I just don't know. Yep. So the sacral, now I said sacral, you know, deals with the testicles, ovaries. I want. Yeah, this is dealing with your emotions, your desires, your creativity, your sexuality. Spirit is, okay, so, okay, all right. First of all, Aquarius, I would highly encourage y'all to just, before you start your day or even throughout the day, just take a moment and just breathe. And make sure y'all drinking plenty of water. I need to drink more water. I'm trying to drink more water. This love connection that you are in, Aquarius, it is a deep, deep connection. It's deeper than you or the cross-watcher's mind can even really contain. And that's why it's causing mental conflict. Because it's so deep. But this is how Spirit is saying you get out of that energy, because it's causing such mental conflict. It's causing it's that underlying, it's that frustration. The frustration is deriving from this mental conflict. But what Spirit is telling us, you know what I'm saying, in order to get out of this energy, to overcome this, you got to trust in yourself, trust in the God in you, trust in the universe, trust in the guidance that is happening, trust in the journey. And you got to make an effort. You got to make an effort. This effort is going to come out of your sacral chakra. That effort is dealing, like I said, dealing with your emotions, creativity, sexuality, that deep sacral chakra. It's like that solar and that sacral is just real. It's like that deep within your belly, gut, soul, the pit of your being. And the message almost may sound repetitive, but clearly it needs to keep being said. Spirit is saying that's how you're gonna get over this mental conflict. Excuse me, and get rid of this irritation and frustration, is by going deep within your emotions. You know what I'm saying? And saying to yourself, you know what? I am going to trust the journey, get out of my head, get into my creativity, find out what your creativity is, get into it. Okay? Even your sexuality, you know what I'm saying? Some of you may not feel so sexy, for whatever reason, or these days or whatever. Yeah, you may not feel desirable, or you have desires. It is time for you to go deep down in your emotions and focus on that. Focus on your desires. Focus on your creativity, your sexuality. Get out of this mental conflict, because if you keep staying up here in your head, that's why you're going to be all frustrated and irritated all the time. And almost about anything that's frustratable, if that's a word. Let me see. Put on my light series deck. I love this deck. Hopefully this is making sense. That frustration, that irritation that you've been feeling, Aquarius, is coming from this mental conflict that you're having. And this mental conflict is in regards to this connection that you're in. Now, this may not resonate for everybody. If it don't take it. It's not for you. But the one that this resonates with, Something's going down in the springtime. Okay, somebody is asking you to trust them, or Spirit is saying trust in yourself, trust in the universe, trust in this journey. And then the card came out again. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Like, you're gonna really have to go down to your soul and pull on that faith energy. Pull on that that creative energy. You know what I'm saying? Go within. Start looking at your desires. You know what I'm saying? Stop being so up in your head about what's going on in this connection, because it's causing too much mental conflict. And it's causing frustration and irritation. So Spirit is saying to focus on, I'm sorry, the Seven of Pentacles came out. You can see where he's planting. Focus on planting and sowing good seeds into your life. Good words, you know what I'm saying? Speak good words into your life, or or over this connection. And start to move away from the negative parts of it, the parts that make you feel, the parts that's giving you mental conflict. Because what I'm hearing Spirit saying is, because if you stay in this energy, you may experience some tower moments that you possibly created. And that is a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, people choose to make decisions in life, and sometimes they're not the best decisions. And so when they are the wrong decisions, it creates a tower moment in your life. It creates a serious change for you. Let's not self-inflict tower moments on ourselves by remaining in this mental conflict that's making us feel frustrated and irritated about everything, and just don't want to even be bothered with nobody. You know, ready to go off on everybody. Ready to tell everybody exactly how you feel, because you're sick of this shit. And you got to hold it in sometimes, and it's hard, you know what I'm saying, when you can't let it out, because you're trying your best to be in a positive, energy, and sometimes it's hard. You know what I'm saying? It's real fucking hard. But if we can refocus, try to refocus. Like today, it was easy for me today. I barely even thought about my person. Yeah, and okay, so the Six of Wands came out. Because this, if we can do this, you will be so successful. It's almost like this. I swear this is Aquarius energy. Like, you the star. Like, you are the star. And you will be successful, and you will be front and center in your own life. Things will begin to unfold for you if you can just get out of this mental conflict, and whatever this love situation is, don't let it control you like that. Like the man that got on the comment, don't let it do you like that. I know it can, but you have to make a conscious effort to go against that mental conflict and not let it do that to you. And stop running. See, then right here, this energy upwards, there's a runner. Spirit saying stop running. Stop trying to run from the connection too. Because it's almost like the more you try to run, the more intense it gets. King of Pentacles at the bottom, like you just got to go with the flow. Like he's sitting there chilling. He's sitting there chilling. Almost like he's looking into his crystal ball with a grin on his face. Because he see just how it's going to turn out. He relaxed, like I got this. Like I already know if I just keep doing this, it's going to look. I can already see. I already see what it's going to be like. That's the energy that we got to be in. Because if not, we're going to drive ourselves. Look at this. We're going to drive ourselves fucking crazy. And Spirit is saying, don't do that. Don't do that to yourself, Aquarius. Aquarius, I'm going to go ahead and pull. What is this? Love Oracle. Just, to give you a positive message. Try to bring that energy level back up, that positive energy level back up. This for me too, you know what I'm saying? Because I got to do more breathing and whatnot. You know, it's not just a love, frustration for me. There's things, stemming in my life that is causing frustration. But the thing about it is, it's really bothering me, and I cannot let that happen to me, and I don't want to be in that energy. So this right here, even doing this reading right here, is helping me. It's a part of my solar. What is it? My solar chakra. My sacral chakra. I'm sorry, my sacral chakra. To try to tap into my gifts. My desire to be a light to people. To try to help provide some enlightenment. Aquarius. So let me see. What love message do you have for the Aquarius before we get out of here? What love? A message for you. This came out before. Aquarius, a message for you. I am thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. So while you being frustrated in your connection, your person is telling you at this very moment, they got you on their mind, baby. They thinking about you. Your love fills me with light. I was just saying how I like to try to be a light to people around me. And this message says, your love fills me with light. I love you. Wow. This one was flipped up. It just, when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. Yeah, so when when you can focus on loving yourself and getting yourself right, you can definitely focus on sharing love with the people that making memories with the people you love. And then this the last one I'm gonna pull. Time. I think this came out before too. Time. You're trying too hard. Give it time. And that's where the frustration is coming in too. Because you trying to energetically force things. And you can't. You gotta give it time. You gotta let it unfold. Aquarius. Cross watchers. Let it unfold. Get focused on your gifts. Get focused on the things that you've always desired to do. That's how you're going to manifest. Breathe. Pray. Go for a walk. Release that frustrated, irritating energy because it's going to eat you up. And it's caused, and it's underlined, it's because it's coming from that mental conflict that you're having. So when you get out your head, get down into your soul, get into some faith, trust the journey, you can get out of that energy. I thank Spirit for that because I actually needed that. So if you like the content, please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. I don't care. You know, you can go off in the comments. I mean, I'm glad that the person took it down because I think probably he didn't want to inflict that energy out there. But I mean, I definitely understand the frustration. But you can leave a comment. I try to respond if I can. It ain't like I'm got a whole lot of stuff to do. But yeah, I would appreciate it. Again, this is your girl, Hollywood Brown 1111. Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Peace. Thank you.